guys, what's going on, and welcome to the first episode of the New World Order series, which apparently YouTube thinks is a conspiracy theory, which, you know, it's fine, I guess, whatever, I really don't care. I tried having YouTube get rid of it, but they never responded to me, so, you know, that's great. But essentially, it's a custom series that we're doing for Geometry Dash, so obviously, if you remember correctly, the Era of Darkness ended, well, Season 1 ended. There's still Season 2. But while that's being worked on, I've been working behind the shadows with Geometry Dash. In fact, before we even did the first episode of Geometry Dash, I had already started making levels. So, the first level in the series, we're going to do... So, one level is one video, to make that clear. So, it's going to be... So, one level is going to be one video. Now, also, I want to preface that even though these are my levels, I'm not going to be doing these flawlessly. Like, I'm not going to 100% them super easily, because these are not easy levels. As you can see, the first one is harder, which is about 8 or 7 stars. It's the same as... Let me quickly check. In here. It's the same as... actually, it'd be the same as Cycles, and closer to X-Step, and Clutterfunk, right? So that's the kind of difficulty that's here. So yeah, those are the levels there. And I have 87% because I obviously needed to test to make sure everything was alright. And it is. And also, if you have Geometry Dash, you can get the game. You can get the game. I mean, yes, you can get the game, but you can also play these levels yourself. So you either search the title, or you can search the level ID, which is right here. So if you want to play the game yourself, then you can. So the description of this is a peaceful calm falls over the Geometry Dash world. And see, someone's already played it, so there you go. Well, actually 33 people played it, but one person already left a comment, so there you go. So let's get into it. And there are coins. So what my plan for this is, I'll do the normal route, and then I'll do a coin route and show you how to get the coins. Because you can't beat. It's similar to Mario Maker, where you have to, in order to verify and upload it, you have to not only beat the level, but also beat the level with all 3 coins in one run. So you can't mess it up. So here we go. Let's get started, shall we? Now this was the level you saw primarily. So there's a coin right there. This was the level you primarily saw in the trailer, because you only saw the first 3 levels of the trailer. So you only saw the first 3. You didn't see I mean, I was still making 4 at the time. That's why I didn't show the 4th one. This part's hard. There we go. So yeah. This part's also pretty difficult. You haven't seen nothing yet. This part's hard. There we go. Got it first try. Nice. When I was making that, I struggled with that part just because it's really hard.
And you did the first try on me.
Ah, frick! And I always go too high on that part. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing this flawlessly. That'd be crazy. I would have to have played this level for a long time. Ah, shoot. I'm too far. That's fine. But yeah, so I was still working on the 4th level at the time, so I never did anything with it. I'm currently working on the 5th level right now. So yeah, same with, because both Faz Frights and Era of Darkness both had a schedule to them. So Faz Frights is once a week, and then Era of Darkness was once every 2 weeks. So I don't expect a schedule with this one. I honestly think, because the rate at which I make levels is hard, because remember, I'm working on multiple different projects. So I'm working on the mod, because well, I'm going to be frank with you, I don't think... Winter 2023 was a bold assumption. I didn't realize how far I was going to go with it at the time. Okay. You have to be perfect there, by the way. If you mess up once, obviously it's over.
Yeah. UFO.
Ooh, okay. And the wave. We haven't actually done the wave yet in the normal jump just play. Oh god, I was so close to that. Don't go for the coin yet. That's not the route. That part's hard. And boom! No! I can't believe you just did that to me.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you just did that to me. The text was there. That was the end of the level.
Oh my.
Okay, well now my mouse just doesn't want to work. Oh man, that was so close.
That was literally the end.
That was the end. Yeah, so the level length, by the way, the first one's short. I think it's the 4th one is a bit longer. So if you remember in the level selection screen, it said long. Now long is about, I think your level has to be a minute or over to be considered long. Okay. Yeah, so a minute over is considered long. And then XL, I think that has to be either a minute 30 and over or 2 minutes and over. I can't remember what it is. Ah, frick. That part's hard. I'm surprised I got through it first try on that one. But yeah, the levels. I'm good at making gameplay. I'm not good at decorating. The decoration gets better as the series goes on. Obviously because I've adapted to more different things. Because when I said I played Geometry Dash in the original, the first episode we did, because I had played the mobile version, but I never went into the editor because I didn't feel like I was gonna compete with everyone else making levels. Like there's some pretty awesome levels. Yep. There's some pretty awesome levels out there, and I just never thought, well, how am I gonna compete with them, right? But the reason I did this series is because it's another thing that I could make and make a series out of it. So I figured, why not? Screw it. I mean, you guys seem to like custom series like Fast Frights. Both Fast Frights and Era of Darkness had like overwhelming reviews on it, so figured this would be a good step forward. But yeah, so I'm gonna do the coin path afterwards. I think you've seen all 3 coins at this point. If you haven't, then you should see a coin in a second here. It's right there. Now the reason they're bronze and not silver is because in order to get them to be silver, your level has to be rated, or not rated, featured. Sorry. So the rating is the harder mode or whatever, and then the feature is the glow around it. And once you have that happen, that's when you. Oh god, that's hard. That's when you get your level have silver coins to it. There we go. Love you. We need you back at base. Outer Guardian wishes to speak to you. Dash City is in need of some repairs. That's where it ends. So there you go. So I'm gonna do the coin pad so you can see how to get these coins. The coins are actually pretty interesting. So 7 attempts, not bad. The song keeps still going hard. So I'll show you how to get this coin. So you might be looking at this coin and be like, well, how do you get that without dying? You land on the spike, right? It's actually a very interesting maneuver. So there's 2 ways to get this coin. You could either do what I'm about to do. You can skip. Oops. Well, now you have to die. You can either skip the jump pad and do that. You can actually land just barely on the pixel of the square and get it. Or, I actually need to die again. Or you can hold from the very beginning and get it like that. So you can either do that or you can do the thing I said before. So that's the first one. Now the second one I'm not gonna intentionally mess up on because we'll be halfway. Like that one's at the very beginning, so I was okay with messing up. So the second one is in the ball part, as you saw before. Now that one's actually tricky. Because I mean the first one had a technical aspect to it. This one is pure skill. So you need to actively go after it. I also need to not mess this part up, which I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know how you can tell you need to do that.
Oh, I messed it up. Shoot. So you're supposed to skip the. I already showed you how to get that one. But you're supposed to skip the jump pad there again. So this one's all about skipping the jump pads, except for the last coin. The last coin is in the wave. There's obviously no jump pads in the wave. But yeah. So we'll head back there. The part that gave me the most trouble was definitely the ball part, just because the ball is a fun game mode, but man, does it's super hard to work with because sometimes it's like. Actually, no. I think you hit the jump pad and then you gotta go down and up. Yeah. The levels with the coin routes are blending together at this point because obviously, like I said, I've made 4 levels at this point. I'm working on the 5th one currently right now. So all the coin pads are kind of just blending together. So I thought that was another one. Yeah, like I said, don't expect a schedule with this one. This will just happen when it happens. And Alexa's currently talking to us right now, as if I asked her a question, which I didn't. But you know, she's giving me an answer anyway.
Yeah, talk about random stuff we don't care about. Yeah, we'll ask her in the first place.
I forgot how to get that one. I haven't played this level in about a month, actually, because I was making this a month ago. To give you some context. Because these levels, they take a while to make. They're not like just you're in the editor for 6 hours and you're done. This one took me a couple days, right? So I haven't played it in a month. And so I kind of forgot how to get it. I know it's possible, obviously, because I verified it at one point. I just, oh, I think you fall. I think I'm making this harder than it has to be. I think you just don't go down. Let me try that. Because it's obviously possible because I verified this level. And that's, I also am verifying it so you guys can play the levels yourself. Because Mario Maker, yeah, let's try it. I think you have to fall. Yeah, you just fall. And then you gotta go into this insane part, which I just did already again. Alright, so that's how you get the second coin. Let me show you the third one. This UFR part is not easy, by the way. I'm just making it look easy. 'Cause that's the part I've tested the most.
Yeah, you need that. Like,
You gotta time your jumps there. So this one is actually pretty difficult. You gotta go up and then go in, and it takes you back out.
very interesting.
And I might as well beat it while I'm here. There we go. I almost, I think I glitched out a little bit there, but that's fine. So yeah, that's how you get the coins. Not too hard. But you know, the first level is not that hard. The levels increasingly get harder, a little bit. So I obviously, you know, I didn't get the first one, but it's fine. So there you go. So that is the first level of the series. And like I said, if you want to play it yourself, and if you have Geometry Dash, I think Geometry Dash is only like $3 or $4 or something. It might even be on sale because of Christmas is coming up soon. So either that, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so as you can see, someone has already played it, and the ID is right here. You can copy and paste that ID, or you can just say the beginning. The ID might be more reliable than the name, because I'm sure if I go to search here, to go back a little bit, and just type the beginning, there's going to be so many level, and enter doesn't do anything. There's going to be so many, yeah, there's so many levels with that name, so. But if you type in the ID, you'll get my specific level, so there you go. But yeah, as you can see, what I was talking about, the rating thing. So this is already rated. It's not featured yet because it doesn't have the thing around it. And so the coins will remain this bronze color. But this NA means it's not rated yet. And the way it gets rated is if people go in, if people play the level and they rate it with the start on here. I've already done it, so I can tell people to rate this one. I recommended they rate, I think it was 6 stars. Because it is, because you have to make sure, if you're making a level, you have to make sure you're making the difficulty you want it to be. If you have like a super easy part at the beginning and then it goes full bananas crazy at the end, then it's not balanced that well. I balanced it so that it's equally as hard throughout the entire level. And again, I played that level a bunch, so I make it look easy. But it's not terribly hard, so I would say 6 stars for that. But you would go down here and press a star. And same with these ones, which I think I've already done with these ones as well. So yes, so there's 4 levels out right now. So if you have Geometry Dash, you can actually play the levels ahead of time before the videos even come out. But if you want to stick to the videos, then these are the next ones. So the next one we'll be doing is called Darkness Rises, which again, these are the first. You only saw the first 3 in the trailer. Attack and base you have never seen before. So yeah, like I said, I was talking about the long thing. This says long. I think it's a minute. I think it's just above a minute. This one is, I want to say, just above a minute as well. This one might be 1 minute and 10 seconds or so. This one I think is 1 minute 30, so they're increasingly getting longer as well. But like this one I think would be probably about the same actually. I don't know. There's some tough parts in this one. I would actually go maybe insane actually with that one. This one I would say is harder, so maybe they don't increase in difficulty, but this one I would say is probably the same as this one. And this one's nuts. This one I would say is either insane or it's reaching a demon difficulty. Like there's some inputs that are like really tough in this one. This one's gonna be an exciting level because I love this song that I was using here. It's an amazing song. We're gonna get copyright claim to the sun, but it's fine. Sky Strike is such an amazing song. But yeah, so there's that one, and I think we will. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. No, I think that's it. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. But if you guys like this series, then let me know down below, and we can make it happen. Like I said, don't expect a schedule. This will probably just happen when it happens. Because like I said, there's 4 levels out. If I were to give you, there's gonna be 11 levels in the series. So probably 11 or so videos, and like I mean, I don't think there's gonna be these are my lines. These are my lines. I don't think these would take too long. And like I said, this one's the hardest one out of the 4 that are here right now. Because like I said, it's insane. So just to give you again a reference point, because there's some people that haven't played this game, right? So I want to give you a reference point. Clutterfunk, I'd say it's reaching this difficulty.
Oh god.
If it's not reaching that, it is reaching Clubstep. Now, Clubstep has a bunch of fakes in it, so it doesn't have. I hate fakes with a passion, so I don't put them in my levels or anything. But again, I would make them look easy. So just to give you a reference point, I think I've asked like 9. So this is 7. No, Insane is 8 to 9, and Demon is 10 stars. I mean, obviously, the ROP top levels don't apply to that rule. It's like on that level. So if I hit search and go to easy demon. Oh yeah, there's different tiers of demon. So I guess easy demon would be near my level. Extreme demons are just no chance. But if I go to Easy Demon, I've actually already beaten this one. But they're 10 stars, right? And if I go to Insane, these are 8 to 9. You'll see 9. There it is. So 8 to 9, right? So they're that kind of difficulty, right? Just to give you a little key there. So that's gonna be it from this video, guys. So like I said, these Geometry Dash videos are always gonna be short. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.